First tonight, a KHOU 11 investigates exclusive. This new video raises questions about what happened to a Harris County jail inmate that left him in a coma. Evening to you, I'm Mia Gradney.
And I'm Len Cannon. For 2 years, that inmate's family didn't buy the official line from the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Now, that video inside the jail sheds new light on the case of Adael Gonzalez Garcia. Investigative reporter Jeremy Rogowski joins us with more on what he has uncovered. Jeremy?
Len and Mia, the Sheriff's Office initially said Garcia fell off his bunk in the cell block and then a day later got into a struggle with a detention officer and fell. Well, some of the videos we obtained call into question whether that's the whole story.
What exactly happened that left Adael Gonzalez Garcia with head injuries and in a coma around Thanksgiving 2022? 2 years ago, the Sheriff's Office initially said he fell from a top bunk bed in a cell block and suffered an injury to his facial area. New video from inside the jail does show the inmate falling from the bunk, but a few minutes later, this video shows Garcia conscious, moving, and talking.
So it did not happen by the fall of the bunk, and that was just a red herring.
Garcia's attorney, Randall Callanan, obtained other jail videos through a federal lawsuit that show 3 separate use of force incidents.
That's him in the corner.
A day after Garcia was treated at the jail clinic for falling off his bunk. In this one, a group of detention officers take the inmate to the ground.
There, boom, see?
When one of them punches Garcia in the face 5 times. 5 minutes later, another video captures what happens in the jail elevator.
Boom! Did you see that?
Detention officers slam Garcia into the metal elevator wall. He was already handcuffed.
He's totally 100% restrained. Just look at him. He's just like being shoved right against the wall for no reason whatsoever.
10 minutes later, there's another incident in this cell block. In its initial statement 2 years ago, the Sheriff's Office said Garcia became combative and attempted to strike a detention officer with his fist, and a struggle ensued, and Garcia fell, striking his head on the ground, according to staff. In the corner of the video, Garcia is seen lunging at an officer, but then he gets punched in the head, bear-hugged, and thrown to the ground. Those details were never initially disclosed by the Sheriff's Office. Video shows the inmate did not walk on his own and was dragged out of the cell block.
There's a culture of excessive force, and along with a culture of excessive force has to be excuses and cover-ups.
A Sheriff's Office spokesman told us its initial statement was preliminary, and the department later sent its complete investigation to the Harris County District Attorney's Office. 3 detention officers were indicted for assault in the Garcia case. Officer Jimmy Poole's case is still pending. The charge against Ezehuel Ozimini-Bike was dismissed under a pretrial diversion program, and the charge against Sergeant John Zeisemer was dismissed for insufficient evidence. He's the officer seen on video punching Garcia and throwing him to the ground.
Now, on the phone about an hour ago, Zeisemer's attorney called his client the, quote, epitome of professionalism, and said he did everything correct in this incident, adding that the DA's office dismissed the case because, in his words, the case was, quote, garbage. Earlier, a district attorney's office spokesman sent us this statement about the 2 dismissals. Quote, a prosecutor's job is not to seek convictions, it's to seek justice. We feel these resolutions are in the best interest of the community. Guys, the DA's spokesman also told us the 2 officers whose cases were dismissed had to take additional courses on minimizing use of force.
Real quick, curious to know, are these 3 officers still employed with the Sheriff's Office?
They all are. The 2 whose cases were dismissed are on regular duty. The 3rd officer, we're told, does not have contact with inmates pending the outcome of his criminal case.
Yeah, you've been really working on this story for quite some time, Jeremy. Thank you. And by the way, this story comes on the heels of a year-long investigation into the use of force in the Harris County Jail. It is the subject of our new documentary entitled Struck. You can watch it streaming next at 6:30 or anytime on demand on the KHOU 11 Plus app or Smart TV. Download it on Apple, Roku, or Fire TV.